Oregon may have a great reputation for recycling, but some people are still doing it totally wrong.
Haley Rush with the Fox 12 Investigators is here this morning to show us what absolutely cannot go in that bin of yours. Haley, good morning.
Good morning. Numbers show on average 25% of recycling in the U.S. is actually trash. We're doing better here in the Portland metro, and about 9%, all right, it's not going to pop up, but about 9% of what's in homeowners' recycling bin is usually garbage. But recycling experts say any percentage more than zero is too much. It's Monday morning, and that means recycling day in this Beaverton neighborhood. So naturally, we decided to pay homeowners a visit.
Haley.
I'm Sue.
Asking neighbors like Sue if we, along with some recycling experts.
I'm Kristen. I work with Pride Disposal.
Hi, Chris.
Alex. I'm with Washington County.
Nice to meet you.
Could take a look inside their blue bins.
So basically, we're just going to go through your recycling bin and see what you're doing right.
Okay.
And potentially, maybe there's things that you could work on. Maybe not. We're about to see.
Now the foil, I try to make sure it's always clean. I wash it. Most of this is paper, cardboard, bottles.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
You know, the milk things, I'm always confused about. So this is okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You take the lid off, which you've done.
Well, I guess I can't give you anything real interesting then.
I mean, this is good.
No,
This is great. This is what we love to see.
However, Sue is out of the norm, what some would call a golden child of recycling. As we kept going, it didn't take long to find the offenders.
The main thing, yep, the to-go coffee cup.
These are garbage. Although they're plastic and they have the little symbol on them, these would go in the trash. And they need to be washed out before they can.
So this
If it was recyclable, it would need to be washed out first.
So this is a double no-no.
This is a double no-no. A few other things in here. So paper towel and some plastic film. Both of those would be garbage as well. Although it's paper, it's not recyclable.
As we moved on, even more violators.
We have a few contaminants.
It is a plastic bottle, which is allowed, but plastic bottles that have held things like antifreeze or hazardous materials can't be recycled, even though they're a plastic bottle, because of what used to be contained inside of them.
So these small metal lids, these are things that can be recycled, just not by themselves. Because they're so small, they often get lost in the system. So a good way to deal with these is to just drop them inside of another container and then crimp the top shut, and then you can recycle that all together. So here's another product that would not be allowed in your recycling bin. It's plastic as well, and it probably has a little symbol on the bottom. But because it's smaller than 6 ounces, this would not be recyclable.
I'm with KPTV. We're doing a story about recycling. So far, this looks pretty good.
Pretty good. So this one has a little bit too much liquid in it. That'd be something that we would look to have emptied out before it goes in here. But this can be recycled. You took the lid off, right?
There you go. Now I'm compliant.
You're above average. You are doing great. 'Cause, I mean, other than that little bit of liquid.
My dad would be so proud of me.
So bottles, buckets, and tubs are the things that can be recycled. And this, since it's not any of those, would have to go into your garbage.
Okay, I did not know that.
And generally what we try and tell people is when in doubt, find out.
The plastic bag.
I don't know how that You didn't see that I'm above average still?
You are.
You're still doing great. You're still doing
I don't know how that got in there.
Yeah, a few corrections, but otherwise you were doing spot on.
Okay, huh?
Yeah.
We're helping our environment.
You're doing
Yeah,
a great
good job.
Okay. Yay, be green.
Yeah.
Stay green.
Exactly.
Haley Rush, Good Day, Oregon.
Oops.
Yeah.
She was mortified.
Yeah.
But she knew what she was doing, and she tried really hard. So, and I know we had fun with these homeowners, but they helped us out a lot, and they were all above average. So that 9% I was talking about, they did better than that. So they were under 9%. So the experts were excited to see that.
It can be really confusing, though. If it has a little recycling logo on there, you just assume that you can recycle.
Right. Yeah.
So what are some things that, I'm assuming the clue is on the desk, like something that's a common misconception for people?
Yes, this is the #1 thing that they say they find in bins.
Yeah.
We actually didn't find it when we went out there, so they were also excited to see that. But it's a clamshell container. Your fruit comes in it, some to-go items. But you were talking about that sign.
Yeah.
I learned when I went out there that just because it's on there doesn't mean
you can recycle it. So
that's kind of confusing.
I feel guilty putting that stuff in my garbage can, though. You know, I feel like, oh, I shouldn't be.
I definitely have thrown those in the recycling
most
bin.
people have. Most people have.
Really good to know, though.
Yeah.
Good information,
Yeah, if you need more information, head to our website, kptv.com.
Awesome.
Good to know.
Thank
Haley,
you.
thanks so much. Awesome report. And tomorrow morning, the Fox 12 investigators show you what the future holds for plastic recycling in Oregon. Should be interesting.
Yeah, it's been a little